Hey, what's up, Dave? This is going to be a quick demo video for you for your master chassis on the KR Sabers race Scavenger. Now, as you and I talked about over messages, I'm not going to be demoing the actual Saber today, just your master chassis. Normally, when you get these, it probably just fell out somewhere along the way, but when you get this kit like this, it's going to come with a separate little baggie. That baggie has a screw, a black flathead screw that looks like this guy right here, but it's a little bit longer than the rest of them that are in here. And it also comes with a very tiny set screw, and that is for holding this piece right here. So this is the upper chassis piece. It fits into the Saber about right here. That long set screw, or that long screw in your bag rather, is what you put in here. It goes into this slot right here. And as you open the Saber like this, right, and you move that cogwheel, that screw moves inside of this slot. It comes over here and it actuates your switch. Your switch is in here. All right. So you and I had talked about that. I'm just going to send you this. You'll reach out to Cal. I'm sure he'll help you out, but everything is fine there. It is fairly easy to put this in and line it up. All right. But this is the main piece. This is your Goth Master chassis for this particular Saber. So it is a one-button setup on the Saber, but you have an additional tactile switch located up here, which allows you to operate the Saber or the chassis outside of the Saber in case you just want to play around with it, because why wouldn't you? All right, so you've got a crystal chamber there. Both of these doors open. They are closed with magnets, but that allows you to see your crystal and your rotating plasma gate that I'll show you here in a second. But when you close those stay pretty closed. All right. Now this Saber came with a red LED diode and 3 yellow LED diodes. I decided to forego those. It gets a little cramped when trying to wire those in here. And what I've found that works really well is a 20 pixel PCB. And I put that in there. I didn't charge it for it. I just put it in there. It's located right at the base, but it lights all of this up very well. All right, you've got your board right here. This is your board cover. It is just on here with magnets. I'm going to take it off on top of my desk so I don't drop it. But when you take it off there, you've got access to your SD card and your micro USB. You've got the provided 28mm speaker right there. There's a copy of the config file that I used to program this on your SD card, so you won't have any problems building off from there. I just have Kyberphonics Race Scavenger on here to demo the Saber for now before I send it out. All right, you've got a removable battery setup. So the positive side of the battery is over here by your brass crystal chamber. You may or may not need a tool to take that out. I'm going to go ahead and use one. Just use a pair of tweezers or something and pop that out. Just like that. You just got to get a little bit of a foothold on it. That is the inside of your chassis. Tried to make it to where you didn't see any wiring at all. I hid them as much as I could. But this is the battery that came with your Saber, so I'm going to leave it in here. Just flip your kill switch right here.
They're not with me.
Now you got that slow turbine that I've got on that 20 pixel PCB I was telling you about, and it lights it all the way to the very top. If I can focus my camera. So you've got that. You've got your crystal pulsing. We'll go ahead and hit power. We'll open these doors. I made this go to a fast turbine when the Saber is on, so you get all that light all throughout this neck area. See your rotating plasma gate here. You can close it on that side. See it again over here. And then you could close this if you wish. Now typically I do not recommend this. Don't ever put the upper piece of a chassis onto a lower chassis when it's not in the Saber. You are running a risk of damaging the board. But because I don't practice what I preach, and also because there's 2 tracks on this chassis to line up with this piece, I'm going to put this in here real quick. I'm going to hold it down just because I want you to see that this upper piece works, and I don't have a way to show you right now because I can't put it in the Saber. All right, so I'm going to very carefully hold that onto the top of the chassis and light it up. to show you that this piece is all wired up and good to go. All right, so we're going to put that over there. Come over here. When we flip our kill switch, it kills power to the board like it should. All right, so everything is working there. I hope that you like the way that that turned out. When you get that hardware from Cal, if you're having a hard time with it or if you need some guidance, let me know. I'm happy to walk you through it. All right, thanks, Dave.